Hello everyone, Markystal here. It's been a while since I last posted anything up on here or on the blog, so I've decided to make another video real quick. I've been rather busy and have found some difficulty motivating myself to even get anything posted, but some stuff has to be communicated and it can't wait much more since it's having a major impact on the activities I'm engaging in as they're being done right now. So let's just get this started with the big one. I've started college. I've been trying to get properly started into college for the past year and some change, but it's concrete now. The first classes I took were Wednesday of this past week, and everything is in order. This is good news in a way, since it means I'm on my way towards becoming a medical engineer, which in the long run should put at least one more person with a bit of authority in the areas needed in virtual reality on the map, and allow me to provide you all with much more accurate, reliable information than I'm able to do in my current amateur hobbyist state. As you may imagine, though, this addition to my day hasn't come without a cost. Time was rather rough to manage before this since I had a job and a long commute to go along with it to thank for a lot of lost time and momentum. Now though, despite the fact that I've started school, I'll be keeping my job and actually juggling both simultaneously every weekday. From 9 AM to 9 PM, I'll be effectively completely written off for in terms of time since I can't compromise either of them for my current hobby projects unless they're starting to generate enough revenue to supplant the contribution my job is. This is without considering that I'm getting homework which could easily take up more time than that, leaving me with little to no time in the week to work on the game unless I become a machine that doesn't need to eat, sleep, or relax to operate. I'm doing what I can barely to scrape by at this point, but it's not necessarily an easy racket and I'm in a tough spot. I'll be doing a short video covering where the game is in the near future, but for the time being I want to communicate the targets that are being aimed for on the game have to be changed since I didn't expect for school to take up as much time as it is. Under these circumstances, along with my changed impression of what the game can be, I intend to expand upon the items that will be in the game to a certain extent, but more than anything, to do so in the realm of polish over time. Keyword here being time. At this stage, I've realized that there is no way for me to release a product that I can be proud of to sell under these circumstances in the allotted time frame of 6 months. That probably wasn't really realistic to begin with, but with the recent changes, that makes things almost downright impossible. So I'm not going to pretend here that I'll be able to do everything that has to be done within that time period. It's a major disappointment to me since really this time frame thing was supposed to be an examination of my own ability, and it kinda just says that I suck, but it can't be helped. All that being said, I still want to release something in time for the release of the Oculus Rift so I can play through the fruits of my own labor, so to speak, especially since Valkyrie, Lucky's Tale, and Minecraft probably won't be enough to sate my VR hunger, so I'm probably going to try to compromise here. Instead of releasing a full RPG on March 28th, I'll be releasing it as an early access item for users to purchase. This package will be somewhat a complete game, just that it'll be less fully featured and expansive than the RPG. Think of it a bit as an offshoot mode for the RPG rather than the main campaign. Effectively, this component will feature 2 items, the player's combat abilities in the melee sense, and a few enemies to fight in a simple horde or boss rush mode. I'll probably be incorporating some of the more advanced elements for the RPG in there if I can, since I'll be emphasizing replayability in this mode just as much as I'll be doing so in the main game. Unlike the main game mode, where you'll eventually be able to just max out every stat and skill available once you reach the maximum level, in the side mode, you'll primarily be playing in arcade-like batches of play, where the skills you'll get will be limited by the few choices you get within the rounds. I'll make it so each run of the mode bears a different primary means of attack, encouraging you to play in a different manner or to take a different upgrade or skill path to better combat the opposition. One round you may go for a speed build to avoid several foes, another you may go for all-out power just to beat your foes out of existence, or maybe you just pick an exotic build meant to allow you to play in a manner you really like, such as a mage knight, tank, or a time-manipulating maid. The game may not be entirely everything I was hoping for upon release, but I won't release something I myself wouldn't be willing to pay for. While I think the final value of what I'm making here may be worth the initially mentioned price of $20 once it's reached its final form, if I can polish it to match the image I'm seeing in my head, I want to release the game at a discounted price and up the price as more features get added until the final complete release is made. If you buy that game at a lower price, the updates are going to be entirely free, so think of it a bit like buying into the alpha and getting the final game for free. I'll be upfront about this, of course, so if you don't like the idea of buying unfinished software or early access stuff, don't entirely trust me, or you just don't know about the nature of alpha software, you'll at the very least be warned ahead of time to let you know what you'll be getting into. Well everyone, that just about does it for most of the major stuff to be discussed. Like I said earlier, I'll be posting a video update on the game's current progress soon, as well as a list of the planned features and content for the game in the near term, to give you a grasp of what kind of things you'll be able to see in the game more specifically. Thank you very much for watching this video. This has been MarkystalVR, logging out.